over residential oil drilling is returning to Shelby Township. Recently, West Bay Exploration got the approval to install a completion rig at a site near 25 Mile into Quinder. This is part of the process to determine if the site is commercially viable for oil drilling.
But right now, there is no drilling allowed at that site. Oil drilling around Metro Detroit has faced intense scrutiny in Washtenaw, Oakland, and Macomb counties. Possible drilling in Rochester Hills last year caused an uproar. Now there's a moratorium in that city. And a group who helped fight drilling in Rochester Hills also working now to stop the drilling in Shelby Township.
And joining us now, Gail Hamill from Don't Drill the Hills. Gail, your group focused on Rochester Hills. What is your goal now in Shelby Township? To just shut this down altogether?
Well, we are trying to guide them and help them learn some of the things that we had to learn the hard way. We are, first of all, public awareness is something that we are really attempting to help the group in Shelby, which is called CARD, get the information out to everyone in Shelby Township so they are aware whenever there's one well, there's always a second and a third one.
Now, what you say you're in education, so what are you educating them on? Because there are two sides to the story. Obviously, the drilling is one thing, but also job creation, economic growth. I mean, these kinds of things also. Doesn't that play any part in the information?
The job creation, from what we've seen, when the well first went up, was about 6 or 8 people coming in, actually from other states, and working on the rig, because you really have to know what you're doing. You just don't pull people off the street and they start drilling. West Bay hires people, they have people on their staff, and they go from well to well. So people are not aware of this. They need to call the governor, they need to call the representative and ask not to have residential drilling.
Yeah, what is your concern about the drilling?
It is many things. It is environmental. It is the air we breathe, because it does emanate methane gas, among other gases, and we are concerned about what everyone else is concerned about. There could be earthquakes, there could be a spill, there could be a fire. There was just a lightning strike on one of the wells that caused a huge fire. I believe that was in North Dakota.
Okay, right now, just a reminder, there is no drilling, there is some testing, and we have a statement from West Bay that we wanted to share with you right now. West Bay has communicated with our neighbors, state and local officials, to update them on the current testing. As we obtain results from that test, we will continue that communication.
Your response to that?
Well, we're all waiting for the test. We assume that they came back because they found something, which is what they said to us, and we are hoping to work with West Bay and to keep this drilling away from homes, from schools, from hospitals. We know that this is vertical drilling. It can go within 2 miles or can go out 2 miles away from the rig. So we're hoping that they keep the rig a good mile away from any homes.
You were successful in Rochester. You think you'll be successful in Shelby?
We hope to help Shelby be successful themselves.
Okay.
Gail Hamill, we appreciate your time from Don't Drill the Hills. We'll talk to you again later. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, still heading your